This episode is brought to you by Communications Training for Coffee Teams, a new Map It Forward workshop tailored to get your team communicating more confidently to improve general mental health as well as business profitability. Click the link in the show notes for further details. Welcome to the Daily Coffee Pro by Map It Forward, friends. I'm your host, Lee Safar, and this is episode 4 of our 5-part series talking about creating a private auction for coffee producers. And we are here talking with Diego, and Diego is going to share some general information about the actual auction that they're going to be running for Los Pirineos. So Diego, tell us all the stuff.
All the fun stuff.
All the fun stuff.
Okay, first of all, date's really important. Mark your calendar. It's going to be July 10th of this year.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be the auction. We're going to be posting a lot of stories and some posts on Instagram for the dates. We're going to also post very soon how to acquire sample sets. This week, we're going to finalize all the couplings and all the lots permission. So It's really fun for me. I'm going to be able to cup all the lots that are going to be offered in the auction. It's really exciting because one of the attractions of Los Pirineos is that we have I would say a big pool of coffee varieties. So with this auction, it's going to be really fun. I'm going to be able to showcase my favorite ones and the ones that are just like very exotic and very, very different tasting. And most of them are not native to El Salvador. So that's really exciting to have.
Oh, wow.
Native to El Salvador, grown in El Salvador, and going to be showcased in this auction, unique processing methods. So it's really, really fun. It's going to be a fun project because I'm getting really creative with it.
It sounds like it's going to be a blast. Are you going to have some coffees on the auction that are not available outside of the auction?
Yes. Yeah. So, thank you for that. Yes. So we're going to have 10 lots in this auction.
Mm-hmm.
At the moment, the size of the lots are going to be, I think, between 150 pounds to 200 pounds. That's the range of the sizes.
Mm-hmm.
And the idea is to have these lots are not going to be offered with any importers or any other clients. So they're going to be unique. So because I want to add some even more value to these slots. I thought about this and it's like arts, you know. It's like for me it's like a painting. It's like it's art.
And so people your coffees are famous all over the world. Everyone who listens to this podcast has drunk your coffee at least once, easily. So if people are fans of the brand, coffee roasters are fans of the brand, and they want to get in on this, what can they expect? Like, give us a rundown of the 10 lots that you're going to be offering, or are you going to keep that a secret until?
That's a secret still, but
okay.
I will say, I'm going to include our most exclusive coffee varieties in here, with some different, not all of them, but I will say the majority have complete tea and new processing methods that we did this year. So that's going to be exciting to
And
showcase.
did you develop this processing method or?
For some of them, yeah.
Wow. You're going to be those some of the ones that you're going to cup in Athens?
Yes, in Athens and Portland, yeah.
Well, I'm not going to be in Portland, but I'm going to be in Athens. So I clearly just care about me. and I want to taste the ones that are going to be, I want to taste all of these. Oh, wow. This is really exciting. Are people going to be able to, if we're talking about the general stuff about what's going on, are people going to be able to engage with you guys during the auction?
I think we will. I gotta see how it's gonna work out on D-Day. Be fun, but I think it'll be cool to have maybe like some live things going on, some live events that's just going.
Fabiola will be responsible for organizing that.
Yes.
And how long does an auction go for?
Well, that's a good question. We haven't found out. I think it goes on. I think it's a format. It's just like Ace that it starts at a certain time, and then I think if people don't bets every, I think it's 2 minutes or 5 minutes, it stops. But if people keep betting, it just keeps going on. I think that's going to be going on. Okay,
so it just has a start time.
Yeah.
And then people have to wake up in the middle of the night if necessary or whatever to participate, as happens every time there's an auction. And Right. So we know that it's on the 10th of July. We know there's 10 lots. We know that there's super secret lots, and we're not going to know about them until Portland and Athens. What else don't we know about the auction? What are some other general ideas?
Let me see. Oh, it's more like a artsy thing, but I'm currently designing the boxes for the both for the shipment of the actual lots and for the sample sets as well. So
Okay.
I'm gonna have some really cool arts on the boxes, hopefully. So hopefully they're gonna be showcased fairly soon as well on social media.
And once the auction ends, how soon after that does the coffee ship?
I think once the ends, I'm gonna start preparing the lots immediately. So probably like between a month, hopefully a month.
Wow. I got to ask you, when you approach something like this, are you the kind of person who's super chill, everything's going to go fine, or do you over prepare?
Both.
Oh my God.
I told you in the past few years, my stress level threshold has gotten so big.
Yes.
Nothing's, I mean, at the moment,
You kind of dissociate, right? Like you're like, this, I've normalized high stress levels. I don't feel it anymore. My baseline is high.
Have you seen the meme of the cute dog that's in the table and the room is on fire and he's like, this is nice.
Yeah.
I've that's my spirit meme. That meme for me is like that's me. I just feel it. This is nice.
So you're chill and over prepared and stressed and sipping coffee and it's all fine.
Yeah, I try not to stress, but I try to be really responsible and try to be on top of things. So I guess I overthink.
Mm-hmm.
But that for me, overthinking or preparing gives me peace.
Yep. No, I get it. I'm always fascinated to get into the mindset of somebody who does projects inside their own business, because these are times of such intense focus and it's a beautiful team building exercise to do something like that. So it's great.
I hate doing things at the last minutes. I hate that. And in college, my friends would make fun of me because the teacher would give the assignment on the same day and I would do it the same day. I will get home from class and do it and I'll be done with it. So I've always been like that. So I feel like I've developed some really
healthy skills.
In the past.
Yeah, beautiful. And just a reminder for everybody as we wrap up this episode, where can people go and get information about the auction?
Yeah, the best way would be Instagram or at Los Pirineos Coffee accounts. We're going to be posting links, stories, and more info on how to be part of the auction.
Yeah, so go follow, folks. You can find links in the show notes. And in the next episode, we're going to be talking about the long-term benefits and what we can expect for, I mean, I'm sure we'll focus on what it will look like for El Salvador as a region, but we kind of want to understand what the long game, what the map is forward for this very important starting point for private auctions in El Salvador. We'll see you in the final episode of this series, folks. Peace, love, and peanut butter. Have an amazing rest of your day. Thanks for tuning in, friends. There are 2 ways you can support this podcast. Firstly, become a paid member of our YouTube channel. Secondly, you can join our Patreon for as little as $3 a month. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video before you leave and check the show notes for more information. Now, this is what you should check out next.